Welcome back. We've got a surprise for our listeners. We're going to be talking about a big surprise coming up, in the series later on in the episode.
It'll surprise. I didn't know we were doing. I mean, it's a surprise to me too.
Yeah, it's going to be a surprise for everybody. But it's like something that I've been working on. Me and
Okay.
You ever see that movie Limitless?
Dude, that's like one of my favorite.
What's your favorite part of that movie?
Top 5 movies.
What's your favorite scene in that movie?
There's like this one scene where he takes this pill, right?
He doesn't do that. That doesn't happen. You're thinking of a different movie.
No. Isn't that the one? Isn't Limitless the one with the pills and there's like the red pill and the other pill?
You're thinking of the other movie that's not Limitless.
What movie? What movie are you thinking of?
I'm thinking of.
You're thinking of Limitless.
I'm thinking of Limitless.
Well, dude, I've seen this movie like 5 times. I mean, it's like one
Limitless?
of my favorite. Yeah, Limitless.
Yeah, you saw it 5 times. What's your favorite scene?
I was just telling you what it was.
But what?
The pill.
The one with the pill? Well, that's not Limitless because I saw Limitless, and the one I saw had.
Dude, I think you're thinking of a different movie. I mean,
yeah,
that can't be.
I'm thinking of one that was called Limitless though, and it had Bradley Cooper.
That's the same. That's the one I'm thinking of.
But that's
why don't you explain to me what you think happened in Limitless?
So Limitless is a movie where he drives his car, and he is driving in Germany, and there's no speed limit.
Okay.
So the problem I have is I've got this, I've got in my fridge the light with the trigger for the light.
Your fridge has a light in it?
My fridge has a light in it, and my fridge has a light that.
Do all fridges have light? I guess my fridge has a light in it too.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, it must because it.
I mean, it has to because how would you see the food?
Well, if it's during the day. Well, I guess at night I can still see the food.
I mean makes, but also if you have a headlamp, you could buy a headlamp fridge combo probably.
So, yeah, but you don't have to because the light it comes with.
But you can't see the food without. Honestly, I can't see the food with the light on even during the daytime. It's still too dark. My house is too dark and the light is too dark.
But yeah, so I actually grew up. I grew up near Anaheim. Near Anaheim, actually. I don't know if you ever you ever make it out there?
Anaheim's kind of one of those interesting places.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah. It's an interesting place because I've been there. And so that was interesting. Being there, going there cuz I also grew up in Anaheim.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. You still live there? You still live I've been to your house.
Say it again for the podcast, the listeners, but
no, don't.
All right. Well, moving on.
The thing is about when I was driving in Anaheim, I was driving as fast as possible. Because that's.
Wait, dude, are you thinking of Limitless again?
You're right. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was Bradley Cooper.
You're talking about Bradley Cooper, but that literally, there's no fucking scene in Limitless where he's driving. I don't think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to check on that. Marco, can you bring that up? Can you bring up the movie Limitless?
Can you get that playing?
Can you get that playing?
Yeah. You can use my Apple TV.
Can we get that playing? Marco, can you get this?
Well, you need my login. Oh, he doesn't have my login.
Okay, just text it to him because we have the audio.
Well, I'll text him because we don't want to say it.
You don't want to say it on air.
Because people get my password.
But if someone gets your password, because their credit card's on there,
For Apple TV.
For Apple TV, like yeah, is your wait? Do they have you? You have to put your credit card in Apple
Pay.
TV?
It's not. It's Apple Pay. It's
Apple
kind of different, but it's like basically your credit card.
What can you buy with Apple Pay?
Like I think anything. Maybe not.
I mean, like horse feed. Like you can't probably buy horse feed with Apple Pay.
Horse feed.
I mean, like if there was like really maybe in like someplace. But
I mean, it depends on the vendor, right? Like a lot.
So it's like a vendor thing. It's not
vendor
like
specific for horse feed. Yeah, I mean,
because like if you're trying to feed an apple to a horse.
Yeah. So my family, like we actually ran. Like my dad, he ran the. I think it was like the third biggest horse feed distributor, third biggest horse feed distributor in the Anaheim area, in the Anaheim, like, zip code.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty dumb, because there's no horses in Anaheim.
Dude, you'd be surprised. I've never seen one. You'd be surprised, like, how many people in Anaheim, like, have their horses and shit, and they keep them. I mean, they don't have stables, usually, because, like, that's just not how the construction is around there.
How do you build a horse stable?
Well, like I said, I know a lot about the feed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been using body wash.
Yeah.
For most of my life, but I've recently switched over to bar.
But yeah, body soap or bar.
To bar. Yeah,
body soap or soap. Bar soap.
I mean, they say bar soap is. I mean, it's better for. What's the word?
Do you remember soap on a rope?
Soap on a rope or rope on a soap? I thought it was rope on a soap. I think it's something different thing.
Bar of soap, all the way. I go with bar of soap.
But it has
I've got.
You have a rope on it?
No. I mean, I just remember that like from commercials. Like I never had one.
Like soap on a rope. What was the commercial for? Like
it was for soap on a rope.
Can we pull that? Can we get that?
Market, can we pull that up?
Can we pull
that commercial up? But yeah, my soap has olive oil in it, so that's like kind of like the selling point.
That has olive oil?
Yeah, I mean I don't know how much olive oil, but I mean, probably like enough, I guess, to advertise for it. But it might be like trace amounts of olive oil.
It's supposed to have like the properties.
Properties. It has properties I mean, all soap, is like it also is in a state like liquid, gas, solid, like in chemistry.
I don't know about that.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you wouldn't know about that, but like,
I mean,
because like in science, they like there's like states of matter.
Oh, Marco has that. He has the soap. Okay. He has the soap on a rope.
Let's just watch.
Let's watch soap.
Watch it. I mean, yeah.
Oh, there's an ad. Oh, well,
okay.
Let's just let the ad play, and then we'll get soap on a rope.
It's it's an ad for. I don't know what that is.
What is that? Is that the right Marco? Is that the right?
Is that okay? Ad's over. Skip.
Okay.
All right, let's watch.
This is something else. I think this is something.
Let's just watch it.
Okay. How much do I weigh? If I'm wearing your shoes. 164, huh? Damn.
164.6.
What about without the shoes? 163, huh? 162, huh? Wow, I've gained weight. Damn. Yeah, I put on a little bit.
I've lost some weight. 124.
124, yeah. Wow. So I'm like 40 pounds heavier than you.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
yeah, are you
12,
you're
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
when I
23,
turned 21,
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34,
that's also
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. So 40 pounds difference between us.
Yeah, that's
right?
I mean, you really that really makes it hit home.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that's how many pounds it is. And it's like, think about like when you have like a pound of apple, like mashed apples.
Yeah.
I mean, just think about when you have a pound of mashed apples. Like that's You know, that's a lot of applesauce.
That's a lot.
That's like enough for
that's
like
the size of your.
Can you will you let me finish?
No.
Okay.
I mean, are we?
No, let me finish.
Are we good?
If you had enough applesauce for enough, you could basically open a kindergarten. And so if you could open a kindergarten with like your excess body weight.
I mean, you couldn't because of the whole. I mean,
because I weigh less.
About that on the,
yeah, I weigh less than you. I weigh less than you.
No, I meant. Never mind.
Marco, can you bring up that video of the summer 2019 Glocal food camp? Their promo video for the Glocal food camp.
Are we sure it was
2019?
Was it the Glocal one?
Marco, can you bring it up? Okay, what were you saying?
The Glocal one? I thought it was
the Logal.
Yeah, I thought it was like Logan or something.
Yeah, I could bring my Xbox.
Was it Logan?
Like Logan's Run?
Well, Logan, like...
Have you seen the movie?
I thought it was like Logan Paul who's in on that
yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah, Logan Paul. Who's in the new Logan's Run?
It was... Oh, I thought Jake Paul was in Logan's Run.
For those who don't know, Logan's Run was a movie. It was a movie, and now they're remaking it with Logan Paul, which is going to come out in the future.
Yeah, and
which makes sense because it's a sci-fi. It takes place in the future.
It's a sci-fi, yeah.
It takes place in the future, and it's going to... Hopefully the world won't be too much like Logan's Run by the time the movie comes out, but that's always a risk with sci-fis.
It's one of those dystopia. It's like a Black Mirror kind of thing.
It's like those dysmorphia, like those sorts of things.
Like Black Mirror, kind of? Or?
Yeah, like Black Mirror. Elon Musk bought Twitter, supposedly. Supposedly he bought Twitter. And
well, that's what I heard.
Yeah, but like the thing that's crazy to me is that, he can buy Twitter, but like he can't it's still, he still is on Twitter. It's not like he's,
Yeah, like before we get into that, I feel like we should address the whole thing around Elon Musk.
Oh, for sure. The whole thing. Well, before we get into that whole thing, before we get into the Elon Musk thing,
we should get into
the whole story behind him and get into the whole story about
he grew up
because we're pretty close to Palo Alto, which is where
didn't he grow up?
The technology was invented.
I thought it was it Palo Alto?
He didn't grow up in Palo Alto, but Palo Alto is where the internet was invented and where technology was invented.
Okay, because I was going to talk about. I thought he grew up in Anaheim, wasn't it?
I think he grew up in Anaheim or Palo Alto.
I might be thinking of apartheid.
Palo Alto. I went there once, and they have a clothing store where I bought a pair of jeans.
Are they good jeans? Like, have they lasted?
They're fine.
How long have they lasted, or how long do you still have the jeans? Like,
I don't know.
You just look up jeans on Google.
Yeah.
Can we get a picture of jeans, Marco?
Yeah.
Yeah, get the jeans up.
Are these the jeans?
No.
I guess that makes sense.
Okay, wait, but I don't know, but keep looking.
Yeah, it might be
It's not those either.
It's not those.
Mom fit jeans.
Oh, mom fit? What is that about? Is that like one of those?
It's like MILF, right? It's like MILF.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's an acronym from the 2000s.
Oh, what is it?
It's an acronym from the 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are those?
Right. It's definitely an acronym.
Those aren't the jeans either. Keep looking.
Should we talk about it or
no?
Okay.
This is a list of the 17 best high waist jeans. Maybe we should look at all of them.
Best high waisted jeans or best
waist.
highway jeans?
No, high waist. I think
the best highway jeans are whichever ones are probably the thickest, because if you're on the highway, if you work on the highway, you're probably gonna want thick jeans.
What? Why?
If you it depends on how fast you're moving, but if you scuff them.
You scuff them.
on the highway.
Yeah, it's like how people wear shirts and jackets when they're on a bike.
They wear shirt. They're not like shirtless.
I mean, they could be shirtless, but I mean, if you fall, you might get hurt when you're riding on a bike.
If you're wearing a shirt, then your shirt might get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if your shirt gets torn, then that's like it's like a second skin because like that's why shirts were invented.
Well, I thought, was that why shirts were invented?
I don't know.
Oh. Don't you get hurt if you fall off the bike? Like either way, like.
We should get Lance Armstrong on the phone. Marco, can you get Lance Armstrong on the phone?
I was getting some shirts.
Oh, those are
Yeah,
good shirts.
that's no. I don't know any shirts that look like that. I've never seen those shirts before.
I've never seen a
This t-shirt is
biker.
apparently an adult.
I've never seen a
This
biker
shirt is an
wear a
adult.
shirt.
You're
Yeah.
telling me that shirt is an adult.
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
That
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
seem-
It looks like a t-shirt to me.
Yeah, Marco.
Honestly, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean it just looks like a normal shirt.
This is the hostile information environment at work.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, misinformation. Like, let's.
That's the crazy thing is like Elon bought Twitter, but like misinformation. You know, it's like there's so much misinformation. You know, like there's.
Yeah, like that thing he retweeted this thing the other day.
I
It was
totally
like, I think
believe
it was
you.
on Tuesday.
You don't even need to tell me what it is. I believe you.
No, but yeah, it was crazy.
That's
It
the
was
thing.
crazy.
It's like there's so much disinformation you don't
Yeah.
know what to believe. Like
But even he, he's retweeting this.
I know,
thing.
and like he could know better because like he owns Twitter, so
He
he could
owns it,
see
right?
all the tweets
Now,
come in, and like
he's the
he
one-
could like scan them
He's setting
and
this-
stop them from being wrong, but like he was tricked. So it's like
even
who
his
watches
own
the
tweets.
Watchmen? You know,
Yeah, like even
who
his own
watches the
tweets.
Watchmen? Yeah,
And we got, what is he up to? Like,
I mean exactly. What is he
Where-
gonna do? Who like what? Who does he
yeah.
think?
Like, who is there any accountability?
I know
anymore?
who
Like,
watches the Watchmen. Twitter is like one of these places. It's honestly pretty interesting if you think about it from like a problem perspective. It's like an interesting
it's not that
problem, right?
It's not that interesting.
It isn't. I mean, I think it's interesting how there's a problem with disinformation and misinformation, which are technically
Yeah,
different things, but
yeah.
only the experts would tell you which one is which.
I'm
They're
just
the ones
saying
that
it's
know which
not-
one is which.
It's like not that interesting, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I'm not like I think it's kind of like it's probably simple. It's like simpler than people think. I think.
Yeah, I think
Like-
that. Well, yeah. I mean, it's like if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, then it's
Yeah,
not right. And like
yeah.
that's a big part of it that people forget about. Honestly, is that like, if you lie,
It's not rocket science.
yeah,
It's not.
it's not rocket
Um,
science.
And Elon, he does. That is what he does. I feel like there's a joke there.
Yeah, like that's why he's bad at it, because he does rocket science and it's not rocket
Yeah,
Yeah.
there
Marco's
you go.
chiming in with a good
Marco's
point,
got
which is
the-
that
that's the
you
joke
you
there.
can't have any.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
well, the to bring it back to Limitless is
Was that
there going to be a sequel starring
Dude, I feel like that
what's
was...
what's that guy's name?
Oh,
Is-
Elon Musk or...
I mean, sure. I mean,
Well,
as good as anybody else. I mean, because like
Okay.
you could
Yeah, I
probably act. Like acting is just like make believe. I think probably. I'm like hot take. Hot take.
hot take coming. Hot take alert. Marco, can we get the hot take alert on the soundboard?
Yeah.
All right, he's pulling that up.
Okay. I'm not gonna tell you what my hot take is until I get the
Yeah, we're just gonna...
sound effect.
Just, yeah, we'll just edit this part out. We'll get this part out.
Okay.
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 Yeah,
There's
so
the hot take alert.
What was your... Did you
Uh, Yeah. Anybody. Well, actors are. They shouldn't do Academy Awards for actors.
what should they...
Probably. I mean, maybe they should. I don't know.
It for them?
Maybe they
Like,
should though, because like they definitely work. They definitely try hard, but like
But,
I don't
okay.
know actually.
So, should there be? Do you think there should be Oscars? Like what?
No.
Yeah,
There should be Oscars, but they should keep them all. Well,
That's a good-
that's cool because it's kind of like okay, like we get it, right? It's like
Yeah,
we
we
get
get
it.
it.
It's like
We get
okay, like
Yeah, like enough.
Like you act, right?
Yeah, like
and like actors and like editors, they need something, but also like, it's okay.
I think the point is, it's okay to not be the best, and that's okay too. We're always talking about the best,
No.
and it's not.
It's not okay to not be the best.
Oh, okay. I think I might have been wrong about that.
I think that being the best versus not being the best, it's like very subjective, and like I feel like it's like not really fair to say like the best, but it's like.
Well, I thought
Life isn't fair.
Because like, well, yeah, life isn't fair, but also like, who's living the best life? Like, do you think that your life is the best life? Do you think that you're the best life?
Elon Musk, maybe he's living like the best life. Like, do you think he's living? To take it back
to Elon Musk,
Elon.
to bring it back to
Elon.
That, which is like, do you like he probably? It's like, what do you think he is? Like, do you think
does he live a good life?
Do you think that he's living a good life?
No, but first, we should talk about Elon.
No,
first.
we should talk. First, before we get to that, we need to talk about.
Oh, he's leaving. Okay.
We need to talk about like at the beginning, like before anything else happens. Like there needs to be like an economy, and like what does that look like, right? Like what does that mean? Like when there's like an economy, because like money. It's just like a currency, right? And like you have like there's like a lot of different currencies.
Right,
there's like dollars,
and, like,
Canadian dollars. There's
things.
pesos. There's yuan and yen, and there's francs.
Yeah, there's like gold,
and there's like just gold, and then there's like different currencies, and like different currencies have different values, and like right now we're seeing like different currencies, and like what we're thinking of, what I'm thinking of is like there needs to be an economy, right? So like when you have an economy, like you can like buy.
Right. So where, that's true.
Yeah, it's like if you have an economy, you can buy things, right? But like if you don't, then you can't. So like if you have dollars,
well, I don't think that's
because
right.
like also money.
Right, 'cause you could.
Like, do you think money happen? Where do you? Because like the Fed, right? The big banks, right? They have all the money. They like print the money, right?
People were buying things before there was an economy.
With what though?
Right.
Like what were they buying without money?
With like shells.
But isn't that money?
Well, I think they use the shells maybe like for things.
But isn't
like
that money?
Well, no, because you can't use money for anything except. I guess you could like fold it.
But isn't that money?
Yeah, but it's like it's not money, right?
Okay, but like how like.
I guess it's more like
you buy like other shells with it because like no one's gonna make it.
It's like trade, I guess. Like it's more like trade.
No one would make anything if they were being paid in shells.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Right,
yeah.
that's why there was no innovation. Just because everyone was
true.
being paid in shells, which are worthless.
Well, I mean, there's also the whole Biden thing.
Yeah, I mean, don't even get me started. I mean, this country.
Well, I don't want to get you started.
This
on
country
that.
right now. I mean, it's just insane. Like it's just
crazy
crazy what's going on. Like
I mean,
Biden, and Kamala, like
yeah, they're the president and
the vice president
yeah.
currently. That's who is the president and vice president right now for future because
at least
who knows who's gonna be in the future.
Well, for a few more years at least. They
but
will
like
be.
for the time being, right now, it's
That's who they
it's just
are,
crazy. This where our country's at, like the state of our country.
I've been saying that. I mean, we've had those conversations, just me and you.
I know
off the air,
and I don't want to get into it. I don't want to go over that again because we've talked about it.
Well, we have, but the listeners.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to go over that with you again.
Yeah,
because like we've been down that road.
Well, let's just suffice it to say rather that we disagree pretty strongly about this.
I mean, I'm not sure if we disagree though.
I thought we did disagree.
Well, I mean, we disagree like in some ways, but like in other ways, in more real and like more true ways, I think that we like disagree.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, I think.
Yeah, but like I don't really think that you said that.
Okay. Well, I think there's probably some common ground that we can find.
That's my point. Is that like you probably
That there is some common ground.
disagree with me in different ways that you don't even know about yet. So like Biden.
You're talking about the disagreement.
No, I'm
still
saying that.
talking
No, I'm
about-
talking about Biden. I don't even know what you're talking about now because I'm talking about Biden. I'm
talking
trying to
about
stay on track
our
about Biden.
Disagreement.
I'm trying to stay on track and talk
Biden.
about Biden with you right now, even though I don't want to get into that. I'm just going
I thought
to say
you
that
didn't-
Biden
okay.
and Kamala, it's like crazy.
No,
to
that's
me,
fair. That's totally fair.
right. Like, yeah, it's totally fair because it is.
I think
crazy.
it's fair. It's
like
fair
it
to
is
say.
crazy, right?
And it's like not. It shouldn't be controversial. to
Yeah,
say
no, it's
that,
not
like,
controversial to say that it's crazy.
It's just.
Like the state of this country right now is crazy.
I don't think it's controversial.
Do you think that there's a cover up, like that the government is like trying to cover something up?
Probably something, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, do you think that, like, I mean,
Statistically, like, there's got to be something they're covering up. Like,
there's
all
got to
the
be,
time.
yeah. There's got. I mean,
I don't know.
I think probably Area 51 probably has something in there. There's probably something inside of Area
What's
51.
51?
You know, they say it's a secret government thing, but it might be like a public government thing.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure. I haven't, like, Googled it.
You know what I think is probably going on is if, you know, community college, like, where, you know, what's going on with that?
Yeah.
Like, someone's got to get to the bottom of that. Someone's got to get to the bottom of community college.
I don't know, like, what's the difference between community college and college? Like, no one ever talks about this.
I know what the difference is.
What is it?
I don't know.
No. Okay, you were bluffing?
No.
No.
I just thought I knew, but then I thought about it and I realized I didn't.
Yeah, that happened to me.
At least I'm big enough to admit that I know when I'm wrong.
That happened to me the other day when I was watching Jeopardy. I was like, I thought I knew what Jeopardy was, but I didn't.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I had the exact same experience. I was watching Jeopardy, and then I realized that I don't know how the game works because they kept saying, "What is?" And I was like,
What?
"What is this show? Am I right? Like, how does this work?"
Oh, I've never actually seen Jeopardy.